The shows ended, the cameras left. But the real places where they were filmed kept going, kept changing, kept becoming something else entirely. In this video, we revisit TV show locations that changed completely and see what they look like now. The Brady Bunch House, 11222 Delos Drive, Studio City, California. The split-level home served as the exterior of the Brady family residence from 1969 to 1974. Interior scenes filmed on a Paramount soundstage. HGTV purchased the property in 2018 for $3.5 million and renovated the interior to match the show's studio sets. The house that was never the real Brady house rebuilt to become it 50 years later. The Seinfeld Diner, 2880, Broadway, Manhattan, New York. Tom's Restaurant on the Upper West Side served as the exterior of Monk's Cafe in nearly every episode from 1989 to 1998. The interior scenes, filmed on a studio set in Los Angeles, now operates primarily as a tourist attraction, where the booths no fictional character ever sat in are photographed thousands of times a week. The Full House House, 1709 Broderick Street, San Francisco, California. The Painted Lady Victorian appeared in the opening credits from 1987 to 1995. Interior scenes filmed at a studio in Los Angeles. Purchased by creator Jeff Franklin in 2016 for over $4 million, and repainted to match its appearance in the original opening credits. Downton Abbey, Highclere Castle, Hampshire, England. The country seat of the Earl of Carnarvon served as the exterior and primary interior from 2010 to 2015 and in the subsequent films. Before the show, the estate was financially struggling with limited summer openings. It's now a thriving commercial enterprise with expanded gift shops, themed events, and luxury overnight stays. Cheers Bar, 84 Beacon Street, Boston, Massachusetts. The Bull and Finch pub served as the exterior inspiration from 1982 to 1993. The actual interior, nothing like the show's Paramount soundstage set. Renamed Cheers Beacon Hill, with the interior remodeled to resemble the television set. A second full replica opened at Faneuil Hall in 2001. South Beach, Miami, Florida. When Miami Vice premiered in 1984, the Art Deco district along Ocean Drive was a neglected neighborhood of retirement homes and crumbling pastel buildings. The show's visual style turned it into one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the country. The buildings restored, the hotels converted to boutique properties. Ocean Drive, now a global nightlife destination. The Sopranos House, 14 Aspen Drive, North Caldwell, New Jersey. The real house used as the Soprano family home from 1999 to 2007, its owners enduring 2 decades of fan traffic and tour buses. Holston's Ice Cream Parlor in Bloomfield, where the final scene was filmed, still operates with the booth where Tony sat during the cut to black always occupied by request. The Breaking Bad house, 382 8 Piermont Drive, Albuquerque, New Mexico. The ranch-style home served as Walter White's family residence for all 5 seasons, from 2008 to 2013. The actual interior used for filming in early seasons. The owners installed a metal fence after years of fans throwing pizzas onto the roof, recreating a scene from the show. The Wire locations, Baltimore, Maryland. David Simon series filmed across real streets of West Baltimore, East Baltimore, the docks and City Hall from 2002 to 2008. The corners where drug deals were depicted being real corners where real deals occurred. Much of the West Baltimore landscape remains largely unchanged, still marked by vacancy and the systemic failures the show documented. Sex and the City Apartment, 66 Perry Street, Greenwich Village, New York. The brownstone served as Carrie Bradshaw's building for all 6 seasons from 1998 to 2004, a private residence whose front steps became one of the most photographed doorways in New York. The owners installed a chain and sign asking fans to be respectful. The West Village neighborhood, now one of the most exclusive residential areas in the city. The Gilmore Girls Town, Washington Depot, Connecticut. Stars Hollow was inspired by the small towns of Litchfield County, though the show filmed exteriors on the Warner Brothers backlot in Burbank. Tourists began visiting Washington Depot, looking for Luke's Diner and the town gazebo after the show's run from 2000 to 2007. A seasonal festival now draws visitors from across the country. The Fresh Prince House, 251 North Bristol Avenue, Brentwood, California. The mansion served as the Banks family exterior from 1990 to 1996. The show placing it in Bel Air, though it is actually in Brentwood. Will Smith partnered with Airbnb in 2020 to offer stays in a wing, decorated to match the show for $30 per night. The Schitt's Creek Motel, Mono, Ontario, Canada. The Hockley Motel served as the Rosebud Motel where the Rose family lived after losing their fortune, a modest aging property on a rural highway. As the show grew into a global phenomenon, winning 9 Emmys in 2020, the motel became a pilgrimage site, sold in 2023, and reportedly being developed into a permanent fan experience. The Friends Fountain, Warner Brothers Studio Tour, Burbank, California. The fountain from the opening credits was originally on the Warner Brothers Ranch backlot as part of the Blondie Street set used since the 1930s. The ranch was demolished in 2023 to make way for new sound stages. The fountain relocated to the main studio tour lot, everything else from the backlot gone. Wisteria Lane, Universal Studios, Backlot, Hollywood, California. Colonial Street served as the Desperate Housewives neighborhood from 2004 to 2012, the same street previously appearing in Leave It to Beaver, The Munsters, and The Burbs. The facades have been repainted and redressed for newer productions, gradually erasing the Wisteria Lane identity. The Stranger Things houses, Atlanta, Georgia. Various residential locations across Atlanta's suburbs were used from 2016 to 2024. The Byers House in Stockbridge and the Creel House Victorian in Rome, Georgia, both becoming fan destinations. The houses are in residential neighborhoods where real families live. Fan traffic a source of both pride and frustration. The office building, Chandler Valley Center Studios, Panorama City, California. The building at 13,927 Saticoy Street served as the exterior of Dunder Mifflin's Scranton branch from 2005 to 2013, though the show was set in Pennsylvania. Still an active production facility, fans regularly visit to photograph the exterior and recreate Michael Scott's parking lot scenes. The Walking Dead town, Senoia, Georgia. The small town south of Atlanta served as the fictional Woodbury and later Alexandria safe zone from 2010 to 2022. Tourism transformed the town's economy with Walking Dead-themed shops, tours, and a museum, the population embracing its identity as a post-apocalyptic filming location. Downton Abbey Village, Bampton, Oxfordshire, England. The small Oxfordshire village served as the fictional village of Downton from 2010 to 2015, its church, library, and high street appearing in numerous episodes. Tourism surged with coach tours arriving daily. The village library doubling as the Downton Hospital now sells Downton Abbey merchandise to fund its operations. The Peaky Blinders Streets, Black Country Living Museum, Dudley, England. And the open-air museum's preserved Victorian streets served as the Small Heath neighborhood in Birmingham from 2013 to 2022. Visitor numbers doubled after the show aired. Themed nights and events now a major revenue source for the museum. Game of Thrones locations, Northern Ireland. The Dark Hedges Beechtree Avenue in County Antrim served as the King's Road, while numerous castles, beaches, and forests across Northern Ireland appeared throughout the series from 2011 to 2019. Tourism. Northern Ireland built an entire marketing campaign around the show. Studio tours at Linen Mill Studios in Banbridge now operate as a permanent attraction. The Crown locations, various United Kingdom. Filming locations across England and Scotland stood in for Buckingham Palace, Balmoral, Sandringham, and other royal residences from 2016 to 2023. Ely Cathedral doubled as Westminster Abbey. Belvoir Castle served as Windsor Castle. Lancaster House stood in for Buckingham Palace interiors, each location seeing visitor increases after episodes aired. Ted Lasso's Pub, the Prince's Head, Richmond, London, England. The Riverside Pub in Richmond upon Thames served as the crown and anchor from 2020 to 2023, the show transforming the already popular pub into an international destination. American tourists now make up a significant portion of visitors, many ordering biscuits in tribute to the show. Frasier's Seattle skyline, Seattle, Washington. The opening credits featured the Seattle skyline and Space Needle, though the show was filmed entirely on a Paramount soundstage in Los Angeles from 1993 to 2004. The Elliott Bay Book Company referenced in the show has relocated, and much of the Capitol Hill neighborhood depicted has gentrified dramatically. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Orlando, Florida. The Hollywood Tower Hotel attraction opened in 1994, inspired by the aesthetic of the original Twilight Zone series from 1959 to 1964. The Florida version still operates as one of the most popular theme park attractions in the world, though the Disneyland version was converted to Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Breakout in 2017. The Simpsons Springfield, various locations, United States. Multiple American cities named Springfield have claimed to be the inspiration for the show's fictional hometown since 1989, though creator Matt Groening confirmed it was inspired by Springfield, Oregon. Springfield, Oregon installed a Simpsons mural downtown and has embraced the connection. At Northern Exposure's Roslyn, Washington. The small former mining town of Roslyn served as the fictional Sicily, Alaska from 1990 to 1995. Its main street and surrounding mountains providing the backdrop. The Roslyn Cafe featured in the show still operates with a mural from the opening credits. Tourism remains a significant part of the town's economy 3 decades later. Twin Peaks locations, Snoqualmie and North Bend, Washington. The Salish Lodge at Snoqualmie Falls served as the Great Northern Hotel, and the towns of Snoqualmie and North Bend provided numerous locations from 1990 to 1991, and again in 2017. The RR Diner was filmed at Tweed's Cafe in North Bend, renamed from the Marti Cafe, which now sells cherry pie and coffee to fans year-round. Parks and Recreations Pawnee, various locations, California. The show was set in fictional Pawnee, Indiana, but filmed across locations in the San Fernando Valley and Pasadena from 2009 to 2015. Pasadena City Hall served as Pawnee's City Hall, its Beaux-Arts facade instantly recognizable to fans of the series. Succession locations, Manhattan and Long Island, New York. The Roy family's world was filmed across Manhattan penthouses, Hamptons estates, and corporate offices from 2018 to 2023. The Waystar Royco headquarters exteriors used multiple Manhattan buildings. The family's Long Island compound filmed at various estates. Several restaurants featured in the show, seeing reservation surges after episodes aired. Yellowstone Ranch, Chief Joseph Ranch, Darby, Montana. The Working Cattle Ranch in the Bitterroot Valley served as the Dutton Family Ranch from 2018 to 2024. The ranch now offers cabin rentals, merchandise, and guided tours of filming locations. Montana tourism increasing significantly since the show premiered. The Mandalorian locations, various deserts, California, and Nevada. While the show used groundbreaking LED volume technology for most scenes, exterior desert filming took place across Simi Valley, Owens Valley, and Death Valley from 2019 onward. The technology means the actual filming locations are far fewer than the show's many planets suggest. The Handmaid's Tale, locations Cambridge and Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. The dystopian Gilead was filmed across historic neighborhoods in Hamilton and Cambridge, Ontario, from 2017 to 2025. Their Victorian architecture standing in for a totalitarian New England. Some residents expressed unease at seeing their streets dressed with Gilead flags and eyes vans. Bridgerton locations, Bath and various English country houses. The Regency-era series filmed across Bath, Greenwich, and numerous English stately homes from 2020 onward. The Royal Crescent in Bath saw significant tourist increases, visitors recreating promenade scenes along the Georgian facade. The Last of Us locations, Edmonton and Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The post-apocalyptic series used Alberta cities to stand in for various American locations. From 2023 onward, the legislature building in Edmonton doubling as the Massachusetts State House, Edmonton's downtown streetscapes dressed with overgrown vegetation and abandoned vehicles drew locals watching the transformation. Outer Banks locations, Charleston, South Carolina. Despite its title, the show is filmed primarily in and around Charleston from 2020 onward, the low-country marshes and beaches standing in for the North Carolina barrier islands. Charleston tourism has absorbed the show's fan base alongside its existing historical tourism industry. Saved by the Bell High School, various locations, Los Angeles. The original series filmed at NBC Studios in Burbank from 1989 to 1993, with exterior shots of a school in Pacific Palisades. The reboot filmed at a different school entirely, the original exterior now unrecognizable to most fans. The Good Place neighborhood, various backlots, Los Angeles. The colorful neighborhood of the afterlife was constructed on a studio backlot for the 2016 to 2020 series. The sets were struck after filming. The idealized neighborhood that existed between heaven and hell, surviving only in streaming libraries. MASH location, Malibu Creek State Park, California. The outdoor Korean War set was built in the Santa Monica Mountains for the series from 1972 to 1983. It had the hills standing in for Korea. The set burned in a 1982 brush fire that was written into the series finale. Rusted jeeps and ambulances left as monuments survived until the 2018 Woolsey fire, which badly scorched the remaining vehicles. Baywatch Beaches, Will Rogers State Beach, Pacific Palisades, California. The lifeguard towers and sand that launched a global franchise from 1989 to 2001 remain an active public beach. The specific tower used as the show's headquarters has been replaced and renumbered multiple times. Dexter's, Miami, and Long Beach, California. Despite being set entirely in Miami, much of Dexter was filmed in Long Beach, California from 2006 to 2013, the port and marinas standing in for Biscayne Bay. The Miami locations that were used have continued to develop, the waterfront apartments now even more expensive. The Dukes of Hazzard locations, Covington, Georgia, and Golden Oak Ranch, California. The show filmed its first 5 episodes in Covington and Conyers, Georgia, in 1978, before production moved entirely to the Warner Brothers backlot and Disney's Golden Oak Ranch in California. Covington later became better known as the primary filming location for The Vampire Diaries and In the Heat of the Night. Friday Night Lights Town, Pflugerville, and Austin, Texas. The show filmed across Central Texas communities from 2006 to 2011, using real high school football fields and small-town businesses. The Alamo Freeze, the Dillon Panthers Field, and various homes remain largely unchanged in suburban neighborhoods. Boardwalk Empire's Atlantic City, Brooklyn, New York. Despite being set in Prohibition-era Atlantic City, the show constructed an elaborate boardwalk set on a Brooklyn soundstage and parking lot beginning in 2010. The massive outdoor set was severely damaged by Hurricane Sandy in late 2012 and subsequently dismantled, the final 2 seasons relying heavily on CGI and different locations. The Haunting of Hill House, LaGrange, Georgia. The Victorian mansion used as Hill House in the 2018 Netflix series is a real private home in LaGrange, Georgia, that was temporarily rented for filming. The owners have reported ongoing fan visits. The house appearing far less menacing in daylight without production lighting. Monk's San Francisco, various locations, Los Angeles, and Vancouver. Despite being set in San Francisco, the detective series was filmed primarily in Los Angeles from 2003 to 2009, with its first season shot in Vancouver, only small second-unit crews sent to San Francisco for establishing shots. Fans visiting San Francisco, expecting to find filming locations, discovered the show was rarely actually shot there. Homeland locations, Charlotte, North Carolina, and various international. The first 3 seasons filmed across Charlotte from 2011 to 2013, the city standing in for Washington, D.C., and the Middle East. Later seasons moved production to South Africa, Germany, New York, Virginia, and Morocco, Charlotte's role in the show ending after season 3. Ori the American's House, 21 White Oak Street, New Rochelle, New York. The Jennings family home exterior was filmed in a residential neighborhood of New Rochelle in Westchester County from 2013 to 2018. The 1980s period details added and removed between seasons. The house remains a private residence in a neighborhood that has changed significantly since filming began. Lost, filming locations, Oahu, Hawaii. The beaches, jungles, and mountains of Oahu's North Shore served as the mysterious island from 2004 to 2010. The YMCA Camp Erdman used as the other's village. Kualoa Ranch, where many scenes were filmed, now includes lost locations on its guided film tour, alongside Jurassic Park sites. Better Call Saul locations, Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Breaking Bad spin-off, filmed across Albuquerque from 2015 to 2022, many locations overlapping with its predecessor. The nail salon that served as Jimmy McGill's office, the courthouse steps, and various strip mall locations have been incorporated into expanded Albuquerque film tours. The marvelous Mrs. Maisel locations, Manhattan, and upstate New York. The show filmed across the Upper West Side, Greenwich Village, the Catskills, and various Manhattan landmarks from 2017 to 2023. The Gaslight Cafe, a legendary real comedy club that closed in 1971, was recreated on set. Its fictional version now more familiar to audiences than the original. Psych locations, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The series set in Santa Barbara was filmed entirely in and around Vancouver from 2006 to 2014, the Canadian city standing in for Southern California. Fans visiting Santa Barbara expecting to find filming locations discover the show was never there. Justified locations, various California and Pennsylvania. Despite being set in Harlan County, Kentucky, the show filmed primarily in the Santa Clarita Valley and parts of Pittsburgh from 2010 to 2015, and again in 2023. The real Harlan County has not seen significant tourism from the show, the fictional version remaining more vivid than the actual place.